Hey, Mudflap, why don't we do a review on us? Oh, geez, kids, I don't know. Why don't we do a review? You know what? I just said that, and you know I just said that. Oh, damn, son. Oh, damn. What, you want to fight? No, I want to fight. Damn right I want to fight.
Shut up! Suck my cyberbone!
Wow. That was dumb.
Totally.
Let's go transform! Free your world from the bad boys! The bad boys! Let's go transform! Free your world from the bad boys! The bad boys go transform!
Hello guys, and welcome to a new video review. I'm the Transformers fan page, and here we're going to do a video review on Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Supreme or Minor Class, whatever you want to call it, Devastator. Now, Devastator is not one of my favorite Transformers of the Revenge of the Fallen line, and we're going to take a look into why that is. Okay, so you may notice that some parts are missing from this Transformer. It will not affect the review one bit. These 6 individual vehicles can combine into Devastator. Let's take a look at the individual vehicles first, and then the robot mode, which is also the combined mode. Alright, so the first one we're going to take a look at Long Haul, which happens to be my favorite of the Constructicons. Mostly because of the color green. Devastator was originally green. I guess you can say he was red and yellow at some point, but really green is the true color of Devastator. It does have some nice brown details, some grays to kind of mix it up, some yellows for the lights. It's not really painted all too well, but it's okay, I guess. It does roll fairly well. So let's move on to the next one. This one, how can I forget? It is Rampage. The only other Constructicon I have for the Revenge of the Fallen line. It actually rolls fairly well for the tires that are underneath, which aren't that great. And just overall, I really do like this. I don't know why. I really do like the bulldozer. This thing doesn't really move too much, but, you know, it doesn't really need to move much anyways. It is a bulldozer, in fact. Next one we're going to take a look at is my second favorite, Scrapper. Now, Scrapper is okay. I mean, the tires don't churn that well. In fact, it's so heavy on the front that the back ones don't even roll too well. You can disconnect the front here. There's a little hinge right here for transformation, but you can disconnect that, and this thing has full articulation, which is, you know, really cool, I guess. So, yeah, if you want to get some poses to where the, I don't know, shovel thing is up like this, well, you can do that. The molding detail is not half bad, but I wish there was more paint. The one thing I don't like about Devastator is there's not enough paint in the mix. It just feels like very cheap or knockoffs of Tonka trucks. But, you know, understandable. Next we got Hook, and yeah, don't know exactly what to say about this. You can just hear, oh god, that's ringing in my ears. Yeah, not that great. You can see the pieces missing here, but oh well. I mean, I had Devastator in a box for the longest time. It has these shovels at the bottom. I don't know if that's intended or just for transformation, because in the movie, his arm is actually a combination of 2 different vehicles, not just the one. What do I think of this? Yeah, it's okay, but it's not really that great. I mean, yeah. Next one we got is Mixmaster, and a lot of people thought this was a very annoying truck because every time you made it move or anything like that, it would make a noise, and it would be just the slightest touch and it would make a noise, and that was really annoying. That was one of the reasons why people put it in robot mode. But on mine the electronics are broken. Thank God, because that was annoying. The details aren't half bad. I don't like how this is made, but yeah, it's not too bad. It is significantly bigger than the Voyager, but it's not really that. And the next one we've got is Scavenger, and as you can see, I need to back up the camera. Now, Scavenger, or Demolisher, whatever you want to call it, is a hydraulic excavator. Yeah, I actually did search this up. It's a really big vehicle, like huge. Compared to this vehicle, yeah, it's very big, but in real life, this thing is huge. And I do like the details on this. This is the one that's mostly like a Tonka truck. I used to love Tonka trucks when I was a lot smaller, so that's pretty cool. In fact, I do still have some of my Tonka vehicles and whatnot. By comparison, it looks really big. I wish the Demolisher figure, which I don't know why they switched it to Scavenger, I wish the Demolisher figure was like this size. That would have been a great figure. Unfortunately, it's not, but I think I can live with that. I mean, I don't even have the Demolisher figure, so whatever. Anyways, I do like this. It does have some nice motion here, so that's really cool. Alright, I'm going to combine them into robot mode. I'm not going to show you how to do it. One, because I don't normally show the transformation in these video reviews. And second, is because I'm just going to have a lot of problems with this. So, I'll see you in robot mode. Alright, and here's the reason why I got a larger background. Revenge of the Fallen Devastator. And, if you do like how this guy looks, he would make a good display piece. Not necessarily a toy itself. I mean, this guy is absolutely huge. I've seen worse figures, or not worse figures as in this figure is terrible, worse figures that are just so big, you can't even play around with them or anything. It's just there. With this toy, you can do much more, but yeah, it's just really big, and it takes up space. If you ask me, I would definitely recommend the Hercules set. At least that looks like Devastator, and this one just looks like a monster. That one's fine. If you do like the look of this, maybe it works as a good display piece, but I don't know. It's not my forte for figures. If you do like the figure, then go ahead and get it. Now, he does have some nice articulation, and you can get him to stand fairly well. Unfortunately, though, his knees have to stay bent. What's unfortunate about that is that it makes him a lot shorter. If I could get my leader Optimus Prime, I'll do a size comparison quickly for you. And there's a size comparison with Devastator. Now, I thought Devastator was going to be much more smaller than that compared to Optimus Prime, but actually he's not. From the back here, he's actually really big. But, yeah, that's not that great. I wish he was a lot bigger. Of course, that would further my complaint about him not really being a posable or playable figure, but I would have loved him better if he was a bigger figure, because he doesn't really fit in the scale with some of my figures. Maybe the Legends figures, but with this, with the deluxes, the leaders, the whatnots, I don't think he fits too well. Maybe he should be a little bit larger. Then again, this is $100, so if you made him any larger, yeah, no one would buy him, really. Articulation's pretty good. He does have that gimmick where you can open the mouth and, you know, he's got his vortex of doom. The sound effects are out now. The back end here opens up. Don't know if you're gonna see that. I'll show you guys in a sec. See, the back end here opens up so you can see that gaping hole in the back. Not too sure why, but, you know, okay. Sort of understandable. And really, that's the only play value you get out of this guy. Is he a good toy? If you do like the look of him, and if you want him just for that vortex thing, because he's probably the only Transformer with that. I'm pretty sure there is more, but, you know, for one this big that can pretty much suck up a car, yeah, that's pretty impressive. I would recommend him if you want him. He's not really a great figure, and he just takes up space in my opinions. If you really want a Devastator toy, go for the Hercules toy. You will not regret it. Anyways, I am the Transformers fan page, and I'll be signing off right now. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys later. Keep hunting, keep nerding. Peace.
Devastator wants a puppy!
Wow. That was dumb.
Totally.